Hi, let's practice English with me. I was born and brought up in a small province in Vietnam. I was introduced to English in grade 4. At that time, I did not see the importance of English because I had never left my province. I had never even seen a foreigner. So I thought, why do I need to study English? As time passed, my English scores was very low, and I definitely did not like the language. Things changed when I was in high school. My brother left home to study in another city, and before leaving, he gave me a big gift, his own laptop, because he had gotten a new one. That was when I discovered YouTube. Suddenly, the world felt so big. I started watching videos to learn English. For the first time, I heard foreigners speaking English, not just my Vietnamese teacher reading from the textbook. Hearing native speakers gave me a very special feeling. I started to like the language, though definitely not the grammar. I realized that English could help me connect to the world, and even thinking about that made me excited. So I started listening more. I tried copying the way people spoke. I talked to myself while cleaning the house, in my bathroom, everywhere I could. My mom was kind of scared because she did not know why I kept talking alone like a crazy person. One time, I even told my English teacher that she pronounced a word incorrectly, which made her dislike me a little. But I still loved the language, so I continued learning in my own way. Later, when I moved to a big city, whenever I heard foreigners speaking, all my attention went to them. Even if I could not understand anything, it still made me so happy. I remember one time my teacher gave us a task. We had to approach a foreigner and ask them to help us take a photo. After practicing the sentence, "Can you help me take a photo?" For 10 minutes, I was still shaking when the moment came. I could not even say the full sentence properly. I just pointed and said, "Photo, photo." Luckily, they understood and helped us. That experience made me realize something important. No matter how much I practiced alone at home, if I never had real conversations and kept feeling shy or afraid of making mistakes, I would never be able to truly speak. Later, I worked in an environment where English was not really necessary. I practiced a little with my Vietnamese coworkers, learned through songs, and could sing English songs better than I could speak English. Then I met my husband. And yes, he is a foreigner. Our first conversation was, "Hi, hello, how are you?" "I'm fine, thank you, and you?" "Yes." Then he asked, "Facebook?" I said, "Yes." And we added each other. That was basically our whole conversation. At first, I simply thought, wow, I had a foreign friend. Let me use this chance to practice English. But then, only 3 days after we met, he told me he liked me. I was scared at first. I thought, how can we even communicate properly? After so many years of learning English, I still could not understand basic conversation well. We chatted for almost 3 months, and thanks to Google Translate, we were able to understand each other during the early stage of our relationship. Because of his patience, care, support, and seriousness, I finally gave him a chance and gave myself a chance too. That became one of the best decisions of my life, and my life changed forever. Definitely for the better. That was really the beginning of my English journey. My husband does not speak Vietnamese, so I had no choice but to speak English with him every day. Now I'm learning another language, Hindi, my husband's mother tongue. From my experience, I think the most important thing when learning a language is to love it. When we truly love a language, learning does not feel like studying anymore. We simply enjoy the process. The second important thing is having a reason not to give up. Learning a language is a long journey. Sometimes difficult moments can become stronger than our motivation. But we continue because we have a deeper reason. Maybe to understand someone we love, to speak with close friends, or to learn something meaningful. And finally, the most important lesson for me is to keep practicing and never feel shy about speaking with native speakers. I used to worry about what people thought of me or whether I sounded wrong, but not anymore. Now I tell myself, my English and my Hindi are definitely better than their Vietnamese. And honestly, whenever I see foreigners trying to speak Vietnamese, I never judge them. Even if they only say Xin chào, which means hello in Vietnamese, I feel happy and proud. So I remind myself that trying is already something beautiful. Be bold, be confident, be fearless when it comes to language learning. The more you practice, speak out loud, and talk to real people, especially native speakers, the more and faster you will improve. I am lucky because I can practice daily with my husband, but nowadays there are so many ways to connect with people around the world through apps, online teachers, and even AI. I hope everyone can find their own way to learn the language they love. All the best to you. Let's learn and connect. Bye.